Testing, 1, 2, 3. Here it is, January 11th, 2025. I'm going on my first cramping trip. As you can see, it's a bit rainy.
Alles ist möglich, der Weg ist klar. Hauptsache Wunderbar.
Alright, here's Garibaldi for you. That's the port. That's where had his birthday 2 years ago, right down there. There's a nice little motel, stanky area, people crabbing. Just flip the breaker and everything turns on. The Tillamooks. Never heard of them. Look. Always fold the crank handle, okay? Sir? Are you there? Ding, ding. It's a conductor hat. These days are just way too short. Oh, cool. For now, I'm going to Barview Jetty County Park because it's almost time to check in. I'm gonna skip setting up the tent and everything and just go to the beach after I meticulously select my campsite, of course, because I'll have my pick among hundreds of campsites. Yeah, immediately forget what month it is. Feels very warm and comfortable. This is a good choice. They even got a Barview Jetty store. Now, last time there were a couple of gals to welcome me. You know, they have the welcome station. What are you doing here? What are you trying to get away with? Oh, nothing. Somewhere to crash. All right, come back in the secret oceanside area here. I want a little privacy, not too close to the privy or lights. Last time, unawares, I booked my campsite right next to this giant restroom light. Man, it's smoky back here. What the heck? I think something's on fire. Holy shit. Just curious where the smoke is coming from. It's raining, the sun is out, rainbow, smoke. It's a double rainbow. Rainbow. Well, that answers that. There's just a giant fire burning. Now that's a campfire. That feels nice. Picking out the campsite. Usually I do it online, but it is cool to have the whole campground, have your own choice. I think I'm gonna go with that one back there near the burn. But I want to check out these brown sites. They're a little cheaper and you have to walk back to them because the ocean is right there. But yeah, let's check out these brown sites. As I remember, they're kind of awkward and small. Like, look at this one. Yeah, I like this little cove back here. Not only did the prices go up since last year, they're going up again in February, she said, and no more winter rates. They're just gonna gouge you all year long. I'm so excited. This is weird though, I feel like I'm in my video. Check it out, yeah, the narration right here. The weather can change quickly on the Oregon coast. Not an hour before, there had been a torrential downpour. Yeah, the question I've been asking myself is, do I need to put on my rain pants? And the answer is yes. I'm already getting wet, it's coming down here pretty good. No flirting with the front desk lady. Time goes by, it's already half an hour to sunset. I gotta get going. Wow, yeah, the tide is pretty high. That wind-rain combo. Right in your face. You can turn your back on a lake, on a creek, on a river, but never turn your back on the ocean. This would be an easy spot to swept away. All the movement here. And here I am turning my back on the ocean, which I just warned against. End up being food for the crustaceans. Yeah, I was so excited, you know, talking to the clerk at the front desk. You could tell she was thinking like, you're such a dork. I'm like, wow, this is great. She's like, yeah, what, you're from Beaverton? Uh-huh. Yeah, you can see some like bed springs in this big bonfire. Feels good and really warm. I guess that's one of the perks of working at the parks department. You're allowed to just burn all your old mattresses. The map of this campground has always just confused the bejesus out of me. You know, they hand it to me at the kiosk. My eyes get wide and I'm like, whoa, what? And then you got all these color-coded like, hiker, biker. The sites are always empty at every single campground. Ridiculous. I don't understand. Who do they suppose these hikers and bikers are? I love this. How to put out a campfire. I guess you're supposed to let it burn down naturally. What? Ridiculous. That's step one, until the embers die. And then step two, pour buckets of water. Lake or stream water will do. Ridiculous. I wouldn't have thought that water from a lake or a stream would have worked. Ridiculous. As I assumed. It's not gonna be that easy. 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. And they make you pay. Ridiculous. All right, start no expense. Tonight's the night. Come on, don't give me that. Old should always get totally freaked out when I bust out the lighter fluid, like he'd go run away. Like, oh my God, you're gonna kill somebody. Nothing wrong with getting your eyebrows singed a little bit. All right, so we got the soup simmering. I'm just gonna have it simmer down now. We're just having my favorite, the baked potato, cheddar and bacon bits made with fresh and baked potatoes. So got 2 slices of cheese. Got the crackers there. Now it's simmering down. We just slap them right in there. You're gonna wanna scoop the gravy onto the cheese. It's melted nicely. You can see that it's nice and gooey. Just to make cleanup a little easier, I like to just pour some water into the pot and then put it back on the grill, because you know that cheese is going to stick to the pot. Water loosens it up, and then you want to boil that milky water right on the fire, and then use paper towel to wipe it off after it's done. Inevitably, water will leak into your cheese bag, even if it's sealed. I just start buying these Ziploc bags. Takes care of that. The nice thing about having the rain pants, you can sit down anywhere without worrying about getting your butt wet, you know? All works out because everything is wet. I'll just tell you right now, it is a very wet experience. Man, that is good. It's probably because I'm starving to death. Adding the cheese really makes a difference. I was so excited I forgot to eat. I mean, it's 11:11 here. Life can be so splendid sometimes, you know. Pretty cool spot, huh? Ooh, slept well. All right, I've had some coffee. I'm awake. Comfortably dreary day. Yeah, there's a few little rain clouds came through, spattering on the tent last night. Tent stayed dry. I mean, nothing's wet at all. It's very warm. It's very comfortable and snuggly. I'm just gonna park over there at the day use parking. Maybe just walk around on the beach. Just a few hours before the sun sets. Oh, they're coming through with their golf carts. All right, better get packing up here. Yeah, I spoke with golf cart man. He was coming straight for me. He looked at me kind of puzzled, raised his eyebrow. He's like, wasn't it a little cold last night? It was definitely not cold. But yeah, he asked me where I was from. I guess he's from Boring. He said he came out here because he didn't want to be a farmer. If only it were so simple. Don't people come out here to be farmers? Dairy farmers? Lead farmers? In a former life, everybody was a farmer. There he is again. Yep, restroom's pretty nice. It's pretty standard. Just gonna check out these cabins here. Why would you want to stay here? No personality. No se puede apacar hasta este punto. Just the fire pit right in between these cookie cutter cabins. They didn't even do anything with the landscaping. It's just sand. Maybe if you were part of a wedding, all the groomsmen could stay in these barracks. Some of these campsites, these county parks are just ridiculous. Like, look at that. That's one of the special blue sites. Paid extra premium. Yeah, it's one kind of camping I just don't appreciate. It's just big open fields with just site after site. It's like you're staying in the carnival parking lot. Yeah, they just haul these suckers in here, charge you $1 million. There is a microwave though. Yeah, I don't know, I just don't really see the point. Maybe if it's really bad weather and you just need somewhere to stay. People fishing off the jetty. Yeah, the water was up to where this driftwood is last night, pretty much. This is prime agate hunting season. Probably would have been worth it to go over to Oceanside, but I've been there too much lately. I did find one agate. Little chunk. This is wonderful. Just give me a beach with no one on it. They're all over the place. They look like little tongues. I had to rack my brain for a while, but I think I figured it out. It's a sea cucumber. I even looked them up. There's all kinds of them. See, when I step on it, it squirts. That's weird. You can see that, but they are soft-skinned with elongated bodies that live on the ocean floor. They're scavengers. They eat algae, microscopic animals, and waste particles. Oh, they got tentacles around their mouths. They range in size from about 3/4 of an inch to 10 feet long. Look at those rays of sunshine coming through. You good dog, you get the stick? Yeah. You got a friend? Hey. Hey, It's an interesting conversation. That lady, she seemed kind of a little surprised because I'm sitting right on at her path to her property. She was telling me all about this area and her experience. You know, she lives there full time, but she said king tide really doesn't mean much unless there's a wind storm that happens at the same time. In that case, it threatens her property. The waves will come up into her property, combine with the creek, and cause damage to her property. She said that at one point when the storm came with the king tide, the waves washed over Twin Rocks, which are 100 feet high. Short but sweet trip. First of 2025. Really looking forward to this year. Holds a lot of promise. 2024 was amazing. Gotta get to work on making videos from it. Wanderlust Mox here, signing off. Gonna get back out here as soon as possible. Later.